Hello everyone, I am Vicky Singh.
Hello, I'm Sirisha.
Today's our project is RFID attendance system. Now, what is RFID attendance system?
RFID is also known as radio frequency identification, which works on radio frequency or radio waves. The mark trace of RFID is 2.4G directional reader, which is used for student entry or exit gate. Each student has an active card tag with an unique ID. When student enters the gate, the reader nearby it gets activated immediately and upload the data to the server.
NodeMCU. NodeMCU is open source platform. Their hardware design is open for edit, modify and build the things. These NodeMCU consists of ESP8266 Wi-Fi enabled chip that connects the things easy with an internet. RFID RC522. The RC522 is a 13.56 MHz RFID module. It is commonly used in attendance system and other person or object identification application. RFID cards. RFID cards refers to an identification badge that transfer its content to the reader via RFID. Breadboard. Two LED lights. These lights are used to indicate the entry and exit of a user. Some jumper wires.
Now, take a breadboard and fix a node MCU into the breadboard. Now, take a RFID and take some jumper wires. Now connect HDA pin of RFID to pin number D8 of node MCU. Next, SCK pin of RFID connect to pin number D5 of node MCU. Now, MOSI pin of RFID connect to pin number D7 of node MCU. MISO pin of RFID connect to pin number D6 of node MCU. Pin number ground pin of RFID connect to ground of node MCU. RSI pin connect to pin number D3 of node MCU, and VCC pin connect to VCC of node MCU. Now take a two LEDs and fix into breadboard. Connect ground of LED to ground of node MCU and make a ground common for both the LEDs. So I will take one more jumper wire. I will common the ground for both the LEDs. Now for red LED, connect to pin number D1 of node MCU. D1 of node MCU. And for white LED, connect to D2 pin of node MCU. So this is all about connections. Now let's go to next step. open a Arduino software in your system and upload this code. Don't worry, I'm going to give this code in the description. From there you can copy and paste it over here. But you need to make some changes in this code. Here you need to give your Wi-Fi ID. In my case I have wiki and Wi-Fi password. One more change you need to do that. Here in host you need to give your system IP address. Now how to know system IP address? For that just open your Google Chrome and search for my IP address. It will give you IP address. Just copy this IP address and paste it over here. Last change you need to do in this code is you need to go down. Yeah. As you see that, sorry, go down. Yeah, in the link you got one IP address. This is the address of your Wi-Fi IPv4 address. How to copy this IPv4 address of your Wi-Fi? Just go to your Wi-Fi, go to properties, go down, you find IPv4 address. Just you need to copy this address and paste it over here. So this is all changes we done. Now let's upload this code into our device. Now you need to upload this code into a Node MCU. First select a port and hit a upload button. It will take some time to upload, just you need to wait. As you see that the code is successfully uploaded. Now you need to download a XAMPP server into your system. So open your favorite browser and search for download XAMPP for Windows. Click on the first link. According to your system configuration, download. My system configuration is 64 bits, so I will download this one. In my case, I already downloaded. So click on that, right click and run as administrator. It's required that you need to run once also with administrator. Click yes. Click on next button. Click next. This is your XAMPP location. In my case, I am going to download in D drive. Next. Because I already downloaded, just you need to hit next. In my case, I already downloaded. So I will open the location where I downloaded this XAMPP folder. My XAMPP folder in D drive. So I will go into D drive, XAMPP, here htdocs. Here you need to copy one folder and paste it over here. This folder you need to copy and paste it in htdocs. Don't worry, I am going to give this folder in the description. From there you can copy and paste it over here. So copy this folder from here and paste in htdocs. So I successfully pasted over here. Now it's required to open a XAMPP server into a system. After starting a XAMPP server, start Apache and MySQL. Click on admin of Apache. Here you need to remove this dashboard and give name as login system. I give a name login system because
My folder name is login system, which I pasted in HTDocs. Click enter. So we came into our page.
You need to click on add card.php. Here you need to scan your card into RFID. When I scan my card on RFID, we get an unique ID for this card is 153, last digit of this card. Then you need to type username as your wish. Here I am giving Wikisync, serial number as 1, select mail and hit on update button. As you can see here, the log is successfully created by the name of Wiki, mail and the serial number is 1. Now, second log I am going to create. Scan the card in RFID. You can see here we got one more unique ID for this card. Enter the username. I am typing Sirisha. Serial number as 2. Select female and hit on update button. Here we successfully added 2 cards. Let's add 4 more cards. Again scanning the card. Type the name as Sita, female and update. I'm going to scan one more card. Give the name as Sanju. 4, male and hit on update button. One more card I am going to scan. Here I am giving name as Geeta, serial number as 5, female, hit on update button. Now last card I am going to add here. I am typing name as Ravi, serial number as 6 and mail, update. As you can see here, we successfully created 6 logs. In some cases, if you want to delete any log, just you need to type the ID number in options like 13588111298. I am deleting Ravi, so type ID of him and click on remove button. You can see here Ravi is removed from the log. Again, if you want to add him again, you need to scan the card into RFID. He will get an unique ID, given name as Ravi and serial number as 6, mail and hit on update button. You can see here Ravi is again added to the data. So in this you can add or remove the card. It is very easy to do it. Now let's go attendance log and see how it's work. For moving to attendance log, you need to click on attendance log.
Now, after adding user to logs, let's check our attendance system was working properly or not. So first I am going to scan Wiki card and see what the output I am going to get here. So I scan Wiki card. Yeah, as you see that I successfully got a name Wiki, card number, serial number, as well as the date and the time of in, at what time I in inside that. As you see that the arrival time is 1:15, but now it's 1:21. So it's showing here user status as arrival late. Now let's check out time. Yeah, when I scanned out time, you see that 13:21 means 1:21, arrival late and left on time. So it is all about Wiki card. Now let's go to another card and scan this card and see. Yeah, as you got that, when I scan the second card, I got a card number, name, time of in and time of out. Let's scan another card. Yeah, I got it. Sanju, Geeta, and at last Ravi. As you see that all the users, I got users ID as well as with the names. Now let's make a timeout. So first Ravi, Geeta, Sanju. You can see that the red light is blinking when you're out. Please observe this light. Yes. And at last, Sirisha. So as you see that we successfully done with our project. Here we are able to see all the data of our users to whom we are registered in our logs. So thank you. This is all about our project. If you like this project, so please like and subscribe the channel. Thank you.